Yo, what's up, guys? Good win for the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight, defeating the Tampa Bay Lightning 5-3. Now, guys, to start this game, I felt the Maple Leafs had a really solid first period in this game against the Tampa Bay Lightning tonight. And obviously, Tampa Bay did not have their starting goaltender in net, Vasilevsky in net. Johansson, their backup, was starting in net tonight, of course. And the Maple Leafs start off the game really well, scoring an early goal, 5 minutes into the game with a beautiful setup play with Oliver Ekman-Larsson dumping the puck out. We saw Nyes with that beautiful little tap to Matthews, catching him in stride, and Matthews goes on the partial break and beats Johansson 5-0. Great goal by Austin, guys. Austin is really catching fire now. 4 straight games with the goal, 8 in his last 9. Austin's now up to 18 goals, I'm pretty sure. 18, 19 goals, I'm pretty sure. So Austin has been playing some really good hockey as of late. He's really starting to catch form now. But obviously with the Four Nations coming up, he really wants to get in his best form, of course, going into that tournament because he's going to be a vital key for the Americans, right? But the Leafs were playing really well after that goal. Continued to get chances on Tampa Bay. Robertson had a chance. Minton had a chance. Leafs were starting to really generate some opportunities. Unfortunately, they couldn't score a second goal in that first period. But I felt they were the way better hockey team in that first period, only going into the intermission 1-0, of course. But then in the second period, guys, the game changed a little bit. John Cooper made some lineup changes with Tampa, and Tampa started really dominating the game a bit, guys. They started really pushing play. Starting getting some really good chances on Joe Wall, but Joe Wall stood tall for the Leafs, making some fantastic saves in that second period to keep it 1-0 for the Maple Leafs, guys. And about halfway through that period, guys, Kucherov tried to bring the puck in. He turns the puck over. William Nylander gets a breakaway, and he scores a great goal. Beautiful snapshot by Willie to beat Johansson there. 2-0 Maple Leafs, guys. Leafs were playing really good, tight defensively. Obviously, Tampa was dictating play a bit, but the Leafs, were patient, playing tight defensively, like I said, not making too many mistakes, picking the right opportunities. And the Leafs finally found one there in the second period there with William Nylander scoring that goal on the breakaway. So the Leafs have a 2-goal lead and really comfortable for the Leafs so far, right? But as soon as the game starts to continue to move on, of course, Tampa Bay get one back. Radish takes a shot on the net, and of course, it tips off Nick Paul. Nick Paul, I'll talk about him a little bit later on, guys. So Nick Paul scores, cutting the deficit down to 2-1, And then near the end of the period, guys, Marner makes a great pass to Nyes. Nyes is able to get in front of the net there, beat Johansson, make it 3-1. The Leafs get the 2-goal lead back in front for them. Leafs, like I said, guys, didn't have a great second period, but they played really well defensively. Didn't give Tampa Bay too much, guys. Tampa did dictate play a lot. Joe Wall made some great saves, but Leafs were able to keep the lead there 3-1 going into the second period. But I did not like that period by the Leafs. I felt their first period was way better than it was in the second. And the third period, I felt it was the same way a little bit. Tampa Bay were still dictating play, still pushing. But the Maple Leafs, they did get a power play, and they did take advantage of it, of course. Marner takes the shot. Nyes gets in front, of course. But unfortunately, guys, the Leafs, they score that goal. But Tampa had scored a little bit earlier prior to that. Radish had scored a great goal with a slap shot off a face-off there. Tampa had cut the deficit to 3-2 at one point. But then, obviously, the Leafs, like I said, got the power play. Marner takes the shot, and Nyes in front of the net there, man. I got to say, man, Matthew Nyes as becoming such an incredible net front presence for the Leafs, guys, and one of the best in the league. He's got 18 goals now, 2 goals in this game. Nyes was looking really good in this game. The entire line was looking good. Marner, Matthews, and Nyes. They were spectacular in this game, I will say. But then after, when the Leafs have a 2-goal lead again, 4-2, it was like they give up a stupid penalty in their own end. David Kampf trips Getzel. Tampa Bay goals on the power play. And, of course, Nick Paul scores it, cutting the deficit down to 4-3. The Leafs had so many chances here to kill this game off. 3-1. Then Tampa cuts it to 3-2. Leafs score, to make it 4-2. Then Tampa scores again and make it 4-3. It was a really back-and-forth game and was making me very nervous because I felt Tampa Bay were going to come back and tie this game up. And they almost did. Braden Point at the crossbar. Chris Tanev makes a great play to dump it out of the zone there, guys. It was right in front of the blue paint there. Joe Wall got beat, and Tanev makes a great play to dump the puck out there. And it was really nerve-wracking at moments in this game, guys. But, Marner finds the empty net there. He scores a goal there. Great goal, great empty net goal by Mitch to kill the game off for the Leafs. Leafs go on to win this game 5-3. After a couple shaky moments in this game, guys, Leafs get the 2 points. Very good for them. Beating another Atlantic Division opponent. Very important for the Maple Leafs to continue getting wins against these opponents, guys. But like I said, guys, Leafs made it a little bit difficult for themselves in this game. Like I said, multiple 2-goal leads, and the Leafs were blowing them. I was really scared they were going to blow it, like I said, but Good thing they did not. Matthews, like I said, another goal for him. Marner, guys, now Mitch Marner now has 123 multi-assist games, guys. He passes Boreas Salming, guys, one of the greatest Leaf players to ever don this shirt. That's an incredible achievement by Mitch Marner to have 123 multi-assist games, guys. That is something else, guys. Matthew Knies, 2 goals and an assist. Like I said, Matthew Knies is becoming one of the best net front presence in the NHL, guys. He has been incredible this year, guys. Continues to score career high in goals, guys. Like I said, 18 goals for him now this year. He could easily hit 25, 30 goals this year if he continues up with this pace, guys. He has been really good for the Leafs, guys, this year. And obviously William Nylander gets a goal, guys. Good job by William Nylander. He continues to score after telling everyone to calm down. It was really good by William Nylander. But the one thing, guys, this is the one bone I have to pick when it comes to the Leafs against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Okay. So now, May 14th, 2022. You guys remember that date? That was Game 7 against the Tampa Bay Lightning, where the Leafs lost at home, and Tampa Bay went on to the Cup final. They lost to Colorado, if you guys remember that year. You guys remember what happened in that Game 7 against the Leafs against Tampa Bay? Nick Paul scored 2 goals, right? You guys recall that year Nick Paul got traded from the Senators to the Tampa Bay Lightning. And then Nick Paul goes and haunts us Leaf fans, scoring those 2 goals in Game 7, like I said, and sends us home, right? Well, if you guys did not know, this bastard Nick Paul, in his last 8 games against the Leafs, he has 7 fucking goals against us. And a goal in 4 straight games against the Leafs. Why is a third liner on Tampa Bay torching us so much? Somebody needs to lay that fucker out. I'm serious. This guy here, every time he plays the Leafs, he torches us. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is with Nick Paul when he plays the Leafs. I swear to God, it's getting really frustrating now because this guy here scores vital goals at important moments of the game. I'm getting sick of seeing his face scoring these goals against the Leafs. I'm tired of it. Somebody needs to lay that fucker out. I'm tired of watching Nick Paul being a thorn in the side of the Maple Leafs, guys. Enough is enough. I'm tired of watching that guy doing this. So the Leafs got to find a way to neutralize this guy. And I'm talking about a third line here, for Christ's sakes. But he always finds ways to score goals against the Leafs. That first goal he scored was pure luck. It was a deflection off the shot by Reddish. That second goal, he's in front of the net. Completely wide open. I don't know why the hell he's completely wide open in front of the net there. But he needs to be neutralized. Enough is enough, man. He keeps on torching the Leafs. Now, the Leafs, I thought, played an okay game, but that second and third period, I felt Tampa Bay were the better team, guys. Leafs found different ways to score goals, and that's what they had to do tonight. They played tight defensively again. That's how they won this game, but Tampa Bay had their opportunities, man. They really had their chances to come back and tie this game, maybe get a point, go into overtime. But the Leafs found a way to win this game. Like I said, that first line was absolutely spectacular. You had Knies with a goal and an assist, 2 goals and an assist, sorry. You had Marner with a goal and 2 assists, and then you had Matthews with a goal and assist. It's a great night for that first line. You know what I mean, guys? So they really carried the team tonight, basically, in this win against the Tampa Bay Lightning. But they got to find a way to stop Nick Paul. I'm getting sick and tired of watching this guy absolutely torching the Leafs. But Joe Woll as well, guys. I thought Joe Woll played well. He got left hanging on a couple goals there. The first goal you're probably going to want back from Nick Paul. But the second goal Paul scored, and the goal Reddish scored, he couldn't really see the goal by Reddish. And the Paul goal, he's wide open in front. Not much Joe Woll can do there. But Joe Woll, I felt, was really solid tonight, guys. Made some big saves when he had to, most, especially on Kucherov. He made some good saves on him. So Joe Woll really did what he had to do tonight to get the point and 2 points for the Leafs tonight, guys. But solid win for the Maple Leafs tonight, guys. I will say this. A good win for them. Another win against Atlanta's opponent, like I said. A great win for the Leafs. They got to continue to stay first in the Atlantic, continue accumulating points. This is how the Maple Leafs will get home ice advantage into the playoffs. It will be absolutely huge for them, to avoid the teams like I've been saying, Boston, Tampa, Florida. That would be great. One of them is going to be a wild card team for sure. I'm just worried if we play Tampa again in a playoff round as a wild card team, Nick Paul's going to torch them again. That needs to stop. Enough is enough now. John Cooper's a great coach. Tampa's got great players, but you got a guy like Nick Paul torching them. I'm tired of it. Enough is enough, guys. But guys, good win for the Leafs tonight. That's it for this video today. Thank you very much for watching. As always, guys, click like if you like this video. Subscribe if you guys want to see more content. Go Leafs, go, guys. And remember, if you do not watch sports, you're a mort. Ciao, guys.